Okay. Hello. Going to be continuing as Warhammer 2 Total War tonight. And it's still loading. Loading. I load during my break, but nearly there. Hopefully, don't crash. Come on. No. Windows. It's not. It hasn't crashed Windows. It's just loading. Yes, all hoping we will, game willing, we'll continue with our Warhammer 2 Total War Albion campaign tonight. Hey, wait, oh, hang on, there was something. Hey, there we go. Okay, so last time we'd pretty much taken over the entirety of Norsa, and I was debating whether I go to war with the what's it called? With the servants of Fimonide here, the Famir, which I feel like I will, even though they haven't really bothered us. They're actually opinions are deteriorating against us, so yeah, we'll most likely will go to war with them just to get rid of them. Oop, have I seen the Greybeards Prospectors Overhaul mod? I have seen it. I don't think I have it in my mod list. I think I keep meaning to, but I forget about it. That would change the dwarf faction all the way down here. I think... How does it make them? I think it makes them a fairly high-tech dwarven faction, I think. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we recently captured Aisling's Conclave and Silent Encampment, and we were just going to be building them up. And, improving the economy of all of our buildings around here, because we don't have to worry about Norskans raiding them anymore. So, also, research. I should play them next? Perhaps. We'll see. Ugh. There's so many factions which I would like to cover. And different mods and so on, so... I might get to them eventually. What would be useful? I'm getting these mostly for their secondary benefits rather than the main ones. We got that. Baron's Wasteland Attrition Protection. The physical resistance there would be nice, but that's only versus greenskins. We got the Empire one. Sure, get the destruction of Bretonia. Just in case we end up fighting against Bretonia. No, play them now. I'm watching you. I see you. How dare I take a break? I have to, otherwise, I don't know. Oh dear. Okay, well, yes. Chaos invaded also, but I believe the Empire has that under control.
Orders heeded.
Dagobert Beckberg here and Theodoric Galsa are heading off of Garrulus. There's been a fair number of casualties there, about 2,000.
Aye. For the wisdom of Valea.
And Bretonia's just squatting in... Oh. Squatting in Crack and Drac territory. End turn. The Emperor demands that I play as them now. The Emperor has no sway over the people of Albion. These stupid lizardmen marching through Norsa. Go away, lizardmen. What are you doing here? I know you're the Wanderers faction, but... Why aren't you led by Nakai? What are you doing here? Warriors of Chaos are destroyed. Well, they lasted a long time. I'm gonna have to start getting some of the Fen Beasts and Fen Hulks in my army, because I'd like to see how the Fen Hulk improves my magic replenishment, or my PowerPoint. What's it called? Magic point generation. And we discover an ambusher. Go away. Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're all the way over there. Yeah, we discovered that. The Doom Tide has ended. Whatever. Oh, you got some Norscan champions in your army.
Foul sorceries.
Okay, also, I was reminded by the mod author that we should possibly trade with people because we have a lot of fur generation from our buildings, and we can make a fair bit of trade off of this. Export furs, yeah, 612. Maybe? Okay.
As you say.
So. Some trade. Wait, what? Become vassal is moderate?
Very well.
What? What? Okay, fine. Hang on. I didn't become a vassal of them, did I? No. No. Okay, Lothern is a vassal now of Albion. Why? How? Why did they accept that? I'm not powerful. My strength rating is 37. Their strength rating is 2. Why did they accept that? I don't understand. Okay. Fine. So, now we have the High Elves as a vassal. Sure? Anyone else I can mind control into becoming my vassal?
But speak anyway.
You're not interested in being my vassal. Spirits of the Jungle. Military alliance I could get with you, but, you know. Reichland, do you want to be my vassal? No, you don't. You will trade with me, though.
Fine.
I don't really want to trade with Bretonia. Out of any faction, I think I will go to war with them. Maybe. Maybe.
Yes.
Hey, Cracker Track. Even you don't want to be a vassal with me. Then why did the High Elves be... Naggarond. Be my vassal. No. Stupid High Elves. This action does not have my consent. I don't. But, well, that solved our money problems! You know, I've never had a vassal in this game before. Because I usually don't bother, because the AI never agrees to it. Even if they're on the back foot with their last settlement, no army, they would not agree to vassalhood. But for some reason, the High Elves decided to accept my offer of vassalhood. And now the entirety of Ulthuan is paying me tribute. 6,504 tribute. No, 6,054 tribute per turn. Fine. Well, that solved my money problems. I won't get anyone else to be my vassal because there is a temporary penalty with all other factions to make them vassals. Oh. Okay, okay. So it's like, confederating. Right. Well, Okay, I can just ask in a few turns if anyone else wants to be my vassal. Why are they so open to that? Oh, I don't know. I can just tell your armies to do what I want now.
Understood.
This is dumb, and I love it. It's so why. I hope they're not just going to break it next turn because I'm so much weaker than they are.
What brings you here?
Hearthguard. Oh, I don't have money because I have to wait a turn for my income to come in. It turns out they're just doing this to tease me.
Druid.
And they're just going to be like, you know, nah, we never actually were really going to be your vassal. Or just imagining things.
Who seeks me?
Because I was fighting for Mir and Norskins? Maybe. I'm not at war with the Famir at the moment. I was fighting the Norskins. But I don't know. I mean, I just essentially went from no agreements with the High Elves to getting a trade agreement and then getting them to be a vassal. So, have I ever used dry rain reskins? I use a separate series of reskins for units. The what's it called? Unit heraldry and uniform series. So I don't believe they would be compatible with each other. If that does what the same. I have heard of that. I haven't really looked at it since I used the uniform and heraldry series. Let me just have a look. Make sure that I'm not... Okay. Dry rain reskins. Change the look of many units and focuses on realistic and lawful. They... Yep. Okay. So, yeah, it changes the appearances of units. Yeah, I use a bunch of the uniform and heraldry ones rather than dry rains. No, it does look nice. You want a defensive alliance. I suppose in all things I could go to war with the Dark Elves, but I kind of like kicking the Order factions around because they get so strong. Fine, whatever. I prayed to the lady and she answered me. It adds a lot of variety while still being somewhat lawful. It's what I like. Uniform and heraldry mods does similar. Maybe not as striking changes from what I saw, but it adds some nice things like the for the different Skaven clans. If you play as like Clan Pestilence, your units will have some, like your basic clan rats will have some parts on them from the Plague Monks, and I think if you play as Clan Scryer, like your Rat Ogres have the branding of Clan Scryer on them or something. Clan Wars as well. Just little touches which help mix up things a bit. Okay. Go over to the Doomkeep. Okay, they're staying my vassal. Let's just spend the money. I'm just going to level up my settlements. That's cool. Oh, so much money. Actually, hold on. And that.
Black arms. Be ready.
Okay, You're fine there. Oh, hello.
It's forbidden.
Bretonia is coming somewhere. Oh, Bretonia now owns, yeah, most of Kislev. Hey, Empire.
Be at peace, for that is
Military alliance. Wait, hang on, Doc. Military. Become vassal. No.
indeed.
Sure. Whatever. We're probably going to be fighting against the Dark Elves later. Later. We'll just go for them then. I won't kick around the Order factions. Ugh, look at that army. Caribou Greatswords, Northern Mariners, Halberdiers, Handgunners, some Halfling Rangers, and a unit of Archers. As well as... oh. Karl Franz, Genevieve Dieudonne, Vaughn Thugenheim, an Empire Captain, and Theodore Bruckner. I get so many unique heroes. What about you? Great swords, halberds, swordsmen, spearmen, spearmen without shields, ogres, 2 huntsmen, archers, deathjacks, crossbows, empire knights, knights of the blazing sun, 2 demigriffs, luminarch of fish, hellstorm rocket battery, and a hellblast of gun. Ah, entered. Another faction that I should play is Kislev, especially since they have a unique lore of magic. We do have the expanded Kislev. And I have actually already done a series on Kislev. I think it was the first series which I did. Or Warhammer 2 Total War. But yes, Kislev has 2 unique laws of magic. One is an offensive lore, and the other one is a... one is an offensive lore of magic, and the other one is a defensive lore. They're quite a lot of fun. You have a lot of skirmish archer cavalry, and your infantry is a bit more doughty and able to stand morale shocks better. And your magic laws are pretty powerful. It's fun early on having to, like, build armies of skirmish cavalry and dealing with the various threats Kislev come across. I think we had to deal with a lot of armies of trolls. Did we? We had to deal with Norskins? Greenskins coming from the mountains. Yeah, because trolls were mostly in the Halflings campaign I did. Preservation of Athel-Loren is all that matters to us. Sure, whatever. I feel like I sold my soul getting a High Elves as a vassal. I mean, here I was about building up our economy, and then just the High Elves are just like, yeah, sure, we'll join you. Military alliance, yeah, whatever. I'm just not caring anymore. Confederation, Clan Naggarond into Karazakarak. We encounter Hexodal and New World colonies. Okay. Yep. You can have a look down there.
What is your behest?
Oh, Bretonians. Kislev can't be liking you much. Other is -2. Wait, no, the other way around. Trespassers against Kislev, 20. Others, -3. It doesn't have the, what's it called? Ruler's Prejudice, which I think is how the mod works. Oh, hello. Are you hunting down beastmen? Fine.
What do you seek?
Okay. Hello,
My power.
Femia. We're gonna bring the hammer down on you. Rally the Fim. We must endure.
The Dark Convent.
Poor Famir. I kind of dislike beating them up.
Destroy them.
It's more because, I don't know. They're chaos worshipping beasts, but in other lore they were like forgotten by the chaos gods. And so they just sort of have to keep existing anyway. I think in official lore they're not much more than just... Ooh! This is an interesting map. Is this just a big swampland? Did the mod add unique maps for the Fimir to have as settlements? I don't remember. Neat if it did. So what do they got? Boglars, Fimgard, River Troll, Fen Beast, Ice Trolls, and Fimir Shurls. Which are slaves. Okay. Is this a unique map for them? Yeah, it is, kind of. I mean, I don't think the Fimir actually live in houses, but... Actually, yeah, it is. There's a Fimir head on there. Oh, a Fimir head on there. That's sort of what they have, like towers in a swamp. So that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, it's just like a little marshy area. That's pretty neat. With some towers and all that. Well, time to clear the swamps. Go there.
Ready for battle! For the lady! Spearman at arms! Ready for battle!
Yes, yes.
Fighters! Ready for orders! Squires!
There. You lot will be useful with your anti-large. You, Daft Wooly, go there. You go there, and you go there.
Beyond compare. Dauntless Asprey.
Okay.
Follow me.
I like how foggy it is. Misty it is. There's some of them moving over there. Oh. The Fimir were the favoured ones by Chaos for a very long time before the Norskans were, or the humans existed, and then they were abandoned by the Chaos gods. Yeah, it's... Yeah. They're also rather odd as a race. I think all their females are infertile, so they have to breed with humans to be able to get new Fimir. Which I think that's still a thing. But anyway, Ben Beast. Pow. Daft Wooly, go beat up those Fimgard. Oh, they're anti-large, actually. Go beat up the Shurls. No, the Boglars! Boglars are just like... tiny goblins. Look at them. Oh jeez. Ah, no! Morrigan just like summons birds everywhere. Splat. Whoa.
Ready for orders!
Cast a Pan's impenetrable pelt on them, I suppose. Also healing on them.
Shields, high! Run up through! Spurs, lads! Weapons!
Chase after those boglars.
Key sorceress.
Shields, high! Squires! Armed and ready!
Pew! Birds!
Sorceress. Fell sorcery. Supreme sorcerer.
Bam! Club.
Spearman at arms!
Dark power.
You like chuck a few more birds at them.
Come to me. Summoning destruction.
More birds! Pew!
Cirrus.
It's all spelled. Whoop, what's this? Ooh, by the way, there's a new mod that adds stakes, the ones you put into the ground for Bretonnian peasant archers. I think I saw modders mentioning that on the Discord. I haven't actually seen the mod for which I didn't know whether a mod was actually finished for that.
Death.
That is interesting. I think it... What were they saying about that? I think they do it by having them as like stationary infantry, which have an effect on them which slow down units around them or something like that. Anyway, that's quite neat because that was a thing for the Bretonnians peasant archers that they could do. They could put down stakes on the tabletop. That also actually puts to mind that you could have it so that the wood elves could put down forests. That was something they could do on the tabletop. You were able to put down some forest terrain on the board, which you could use to hide your units in and, you know, just gain the advantage of fighting in the forest as the wood elves. I think people in the past tried to do that with, oh, what's it called? With, like, trying a spell, because there's the forest spell for the Law of Life, which summons a bunch of a few trees and slows units down when it hits them, but... It's not a missile spell? Okay. It'll be neat if they get that working. The ingenuity of the modders is very impressive. Oh, what's this? It's a summon that creates an immobile unit with only anti-large damage, with low amount of health and the like. AI sees it as a spear unit. Okay, interesting. I suppose that that if it only does anti-large damage, then it would only damage large targets. If that's how it works? Loot and occupy.
That supreme sorcerer. Naggarond.
Repair that. Get the marble quarry. And... Yay! Conquest 30 next turn. Sure, build the hunter's cottage.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
And you, Lurkin, can... I don't know, you're level 34. What do I want on you? I don't know. We don't really need anything else on you. Get wound. Let me actually have a look at this. So, it is Warhammer 2 mod stakes. Oop, yeah, 2 days ago. Stakes for peasants. Hey, they even look like stakes. This mod gives peasant bowmen a special ability, allowing them to place sharpened stakes down on the ground. Under the hood, it's a summoning ability. The stake units that are created, unable to move or turn, crumble like constructs when at low leadership, do no damage except against cavalry and large units, bonus damage, and have very little HP. The AI recognizes the unit as a spear unit, so it generally avoids charging their cavalry head-on into them. The rather simple models are by Chaos Ruby. Textures are by Sword. That's pretty cool. Yeah, neat. It's kind of funny thinking that they're all just stationary beings, but ah well. It's odd though, because there was stakes in the other Total War games. They might not be able to do forests in the same way, because that means that the AI would start attacking the trees. Or the AI would see them as, something. You have the trees disintegrate because their leadership gets too low. Let's see. Silent Encampment, Beyblades. On you, I'm going to get Obsidian. Beyblades. Upgrade you. Greyling Boot. Upgrade that. And you, once you're finished, can go over to the Serpent Jetty. And deal with the Femia over there as well. Okay. In turn. I think I mentioned it last time, but there's another mod which is quite impressive with the modding advancements, which is the well, what's it called? The Impure Hurricane or something like that. Actually, I'm actually subscribed to that mod, but I haven't activated it because I don't want to add mods midway through a campaign. Which adds a tabletop unit. I forget what it's something Hurricaneum, and it's a variant on the Luminarch of Hysh, which has this big spinning orrery on top of it, and apparently it can throw ice bolts and fireballs. Mazdamundi wants a defensive alliance. Sure. And I think the way the mod author got the animations for the Hurricaneum was that they used it as a movie file or something like that. Which is rather ingenious. Sounds rather ingenious. Get out of here. Ah, bots. Hey, we encounter pirates of Sartosa and the Drowned. The Drowned are still around. Naggarond car is destroyed. It was inevitable. I suppose if the stakes are... thinking about the mod, I suppose if the stakes are immobile, they wouldn't turn to the cavalry if they're attacked. Fine.
What is your dark purpose?
Okay.
No rest.
Force march, go down there.
Of the dark convent.
Also, I'll start building up your army.
Iron whispers.
So, I want in you that 2 halberds. Get 2 fen beasts, and you can get that, some bloodhounds. And some Woad Ragers. And maybe another hero. Yeah, we need more income.
Quiet. Listen.
Let's see. I will get... Oren McLuig, Arland McConlay, or Buchanan Dunade. Buchanan Dunade.
Spoil and ravage.
And another weird druid. You are... Oh yeah, the weird druids aren't really spellcasters. They have a bunch of those which I can't actually choose from. Get leadership confident.
Who seeks my power?
Okay. Anyone else we should get some agreements with? The wood High Elves are just hunting down chaos. Sword Masters of Hoeth, Moon Dragons,
Burden of the Shadowlands. Very well.
Dragons. What's this? The guy who made a lot of the expanded rosters is making expanded rosters for the vampire counts. I wonder what it will add. I don't think there's that much missing from the vampire counts. I like those mods because they tend to just add units which might be missing from the army book. And not adding much in the way of, you know, things which they wouldn't necessarily have. So, let me see. Off the top of my head, there would be the, what's it called? Spirit hosts. Actually, I could check my rulebook. But my rulebook is not the most recent one. Graveguard had the option of just hand-weaponed, heavy armor and shield. They could have great weapons, but they couldn't have halberds. Spirit hosts, Race, Blood Knights, Black Coach. Yeah. I mean, this is an old one. This is the second last rulebook, so it doesn't have that many of things in it, so I can't see that. Have I seen that Cataf fix the Barrow Legion mod? Yes I did. I saw that Cataf and Vandy had hopefully fixed the extra what's it called? Kemlers anymore. Kemlers, so we won't be having any more random Kemlers popping up. Oh! Naggarond's declaring war on me. Okay. I mean, you know. Who likes random Kemlers popping up? They're very rude. Very rude. You might want to look at the mod called Of Men and Monsters. Will add a lot of missing units for Skaven and other factions. Maybe. For extra units and all that, as I said, I tend to make my decisions based around more or less whether the faction had those units in the tabletop. I don't really like mods which add too many units which weren't in the tabletop. I mean, you know, like, I don't want vampire cats with archers. Though Musalon has archers. But because they're a mixture of Bretonia and all that, and they're sort of a minor faction, so. Yeah, you want a defensive alliance. No thanks. I suppose with minor factions I'm a bit more flexible on that. It's just I don't want things changed too much from the base balance is the main thing, I think. But I'm not a massive stickler for that. And I plan to have a look at some of the more out there mods at some point. But at the moment I'm just sticking to the ones which I tend to play with. Go on, keep going down there. Imagine Kroll doesn't like a lot of Kevlers. They're all awful? Okay, good. Well, that's fine. I don't think the Skaven are missing too much now either. Again, I don't have the most recent rulebook for the Skaven. I stopped just before they finished Warhammer Fantasy. They'd be missing. Don't actually know. Upgrade that.
Yes.
You can get that. You're getting the Hunters, Huntresses, good. Get those. Actually, yes, upgrade that. We'll get some more better cavalry.
The treasure of mine. Jade Wizard.
Okay. Should also upgrade the Great Ogham Circle as well. Silence! I concur.
Warrior of
Do you mind? I mean, I suppose I've given you, you know, the permission to trape through my territory, but it makes me nervous.
Can I help you?
How big is the Empire becoming? Wait, what? Why does Khemri have Iron Rock? Oh, what's this? Oh, this is of Men and Monsters? Okay. Let's have a look. Let's see. Okay. What's this do? From Warhammer Warhammer lore, White Dwarf articles, and old editions that still lore for any expanded rosters of every faction. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of like minor lists made for various campaigns Games Workshop created. Shartak, Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. What's this? Redmore. Oh, that's a Regiment of Renown. Okay. Tuskor Chariots. Right, yeah. I do have the expanded Beastman mod, which adds Tuskor Chariots to the Beastman. Field Trebuchet, Pox Carcass. Fafesh Lavesh! The peasant's trebuchet can at times be loaded with dead cattle to demoralize and weaken enemies, in particular for sieges. Fafesh Lavesh. mangonels. Oh, did I have cannons? Because I think Bretonia at one point had cannons. But that was really old, I think. Noble d'épée. Ability of the sword. Okay. Actually, is that it? Hold on, hold on. It's called Scorpions. Sons of Bretonia, Spirits of the Fae. Avatar of Kayla Mincha Kane? Really? Is it? That's more of a. It's just a giant Malekith. That's more of a Warhammer 40,000 thing, isn't it? Even puts the source on the mod. I'll have to have a look at it later in greater depth. I won't go through all of it right now during the stream, but Kayla Mincha Kane. I don't think that's a High Elf thing. I think that's a Warhammer 40,000 thing, isn't it? Kane exists in both Warhammer 40,000 and Fantasy, but they're kind of different gods. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're the same god and the same concept, but they're like... Warhammer 40,000 and Warhammer Fantasy have always been kind of separate from each other. Except for sort of, you know, demons can cross over, but it's demons. Oh, Bar Camp going to rebel. Razza.
Our paths have crossed.
Get Justicar. March over here. I mean, Kayla Mincha Kane means a bloody hand Kane, so I'm pretty sure. And I don't know. I'm not a High Elf or Eldar player, so I don't know. I think Kane in Warhammer 40,000 got his bloody hand because he killed another god at some point. Whether it was an Eldar god or something, and his hand's dripping blood because of like, you know, a constant reminder of his actions or something. It's an Eldar word. Yeah. So from End Times. End Times is still Warhammer Fantasy. Is it from End Times? Can I mention Kane in End Times? That was after I stopped playing Warhammer Fantasy, so I wasn't up to the whole End Times thing. I'm not going to be all rules lawyery and all that. It's interesting. Nobody get their pants in a twist. I'm not. It's just interesting. He killed a lot of Eldar, so Asuryan gave him a hand. It's kind of cool for Kane. That's okay. That's what I have it then. Join war against the Red Horde tribe. No thanks. Not sure about that as a punishment. Yeah. He'd probably like it. Oh, there's a pretty medal. Because I don't think the High Elves can summon an Avatar of Kane. I'm not... Forget it. I'm not going to ponder over it anymore. Urk Brain Basher. Okay. Auto resolve. Loot and occupy. The biting blade, and we gain control of the entire province. And I'm actually going to build Ogham stones here because this is connected to this ocean here. And do that. Upgrade those so that we can get Fen Hawks. Oh, hello. Oshkar Bergfolk. Well, we'll deal with you pretty quickly. Okay, you get Draft Master for you, and I was going to get Lightning Strike as your last major ability. I think that would be useful. You can get Specialist. And just explore down into the Empire. Oh, what's all this? Let's see. Closely the action of a Saurian, he's really close to the image of a politician. But like a ruler of gods, I suppose. And what's this Rachel has put up? Ace Kane source Warhammer Fantasy Battles, the End Times 3, Kane's Law. Power of Kane sits poorly upon the weak-willed, driving them into a self-consuming madness from which there is no escape. If they do not master themselves, this could be the future of all elves. Okay, is this like the gods fitting themselves more into the world or something? Avatar of Kayla Mencha Kane, source Warhammer Fantasy Book called Rulebook 8th Edition Lore. Using strange sorceries, Malekith has learned to imbue armored steel giants with the souls of killers, creating fell embodiments of Kane that carve through the ranks of those born of flesh and blood. Oh, okay. So that's why it looks like a giant Malekith. Strange sorceries. Oh yeah, Tomb Kings did. Yeah, Tomb Kings did that type of thing. They like imbued statues with souls and all that. Those look so good. The animations for them are so great. The giant Necro Sphinx and the Khemri War Sphinx and the way it like pounces and prances around the battlefield, crushing things under its stone feet. Dark Elves taught Tomb Kings or the other way around. I mean, that makes sense. That's not too far out of there, I suppose. I'd always kind of assume Malekith would leave Kane alone because he knows better. That's why I always, if I play as Malekith, I'm always hesitant to use the Sword of Kane, or I don't really want to, because I feel like Malekith, if anyone, Malekith would know to leave it alone. Because he's too smart. He's just like, you know, no. I'm not touching that, are you crazy? Anyway. But then the end times came and Malekith was fused with his dragon, wasn't he? Oh, end times. I don't really mind a lot of stuff which went on. I do think they could have spent a bit more time in... I don't know. Doing things. But as I said, I wasn't paying the most attention to it at the time. Wound level 2.
Dark sorcery.
And go up there. Also, this stream's not going to be where we're going to sort out all the issues of the end times. And then just think about... The models are nice. I like the models. They've done some really good work there with those. Can we get cavalry here yet? No, not yet.
As you say, not one Druki on Naggarond.
Yeah, okay. There's nearly one Druki on Naggarond. There's a black arc right on your shoreline. How are you feeling about me? It's still improving.
Well reasoned.
Oh, the Moot have Karak Asgaras. What are you halflings doing all the way up in the mountains there? Oh, they don't own Ishashutton. They own Schwarzhofen, though. Bully Empire took the boot from the halflings. Do they own anything around here? No. How did the Empire feel about the dwarves? Other. Minus 45. Yeah, I do kind of think the penalties could be a bit better for that mod. It's really not affecting them. I mean, they own Karag Dromar, and I don't know. It is just one settlement. Oakenham is owned by them as well. Others, minus 7. Trusted friends. I don't know. I suppose they should go to war if they own just one region, but... Make Norska green again. We are reducing the corruption. It's minus 24 now. It's 24% now. It's going down to 22%. I don't think you can get rid of all these lava pits here. I think it's kind of permanently corrupted. Like this. I don't think this disappears. Anyway. You're there. Settlement upgrade. Upgrade Aisling's compound and get Hunter Cottage. More money. Oh, there's Malekith. Hello, Malekith. How's it going? You're just sitting on the coastline there. With your dragon. Seraphon? You would be wise to accept. Military alliance. No. No one denies the will of the old ones. Actually, we are Albion. We're kind of following the law of the old ones, I suppose. They were the ones who put us here in Albion in the first place. Wait, does Reichland? No, who owns that? Talia. Oh, well, we encountered the Caliphate of Araby. They're still around. How about that? Military alliance. Nope. Ugh. Marius Leekdorf wants a non-aggression pact. Nah. I've done enough agreements with you all. No. Let me have a look at this. What's some other units in this? What are these guys? Ashcane. Oh, okay. That's like the cursed ones. Blood Sisters, powerful warriors used as bodyguards. City Guard. Doom something or other. Steeds. That's a big dragon. Eldrake. This? Human slaves. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I see what it means by, like, using law to add units. Because, yeah. Dark Elves would have a lot of slaves to use. I don't know whether they'd use them in battles, though. But, yeah, don't see why they wouldn't. Other than arrogance. Why would we use slaves? We're so much better at killing than they are. It is funny to watch them die, though. Dark Elves are kind of big dicks. Nearly as big as High Elves. Wood Elves are probably less of a dick. Though... they do kidnap people. But sort of leave them alone and they'll probably leave you alone.
Who calls?
Oh, what's this? Make slavery great again. In Warhammer Fantasy, sure. Stupid Dark Elves and their slave economy and making massive amounts of money off of it. So much money. Oh, we're not taxing this province. Tax away! There we go.
The trees tell me much.
Ooh.
Orders?
Ooh, chariots. We haven't seen their chariots yet. Let's get a unit of chariots and some horse warriors. I kind of want the chariots more than the horse warriors. The horse warriors seem kind of compared. I mean, they've got devastating charge. That's nice. Get that and get some bloodhounds. And then, Morrigan, you can go over there. Let's start attacking the Dark Elves, since our direction has been made for us. Oh, what's this? Sure, Arabian arms. The iron and treasury. What do we get for level 3? Centaurs. Okay, and turn. Fight beside the armies of Austria. No, thanks. Oh look, there's a Clan Rictus, is it? I think I played as them once. Always looks more... Clan Pestilence always looks more appealing. Either that or Clan Scryer. Bombs! Treaty. Well, a non-aggression treaty if you're going to pay me 1,200 for it. What's our ranking now? It must have just shot up from like 37 to something because of High Elves accepting this stupid vassalhood. Why would they agree to that? Obviously, they realize we're their betters. The Iron Age level humans living in a swampy, storm-swept land. Be the best around. Never, never, never gonna take me down. Go there. And we've got a second army! Wow. What is our ranking? 11. Sure. Hey, Rockland.
Friends of the Empire.
Be my vassal. We'll pay you 1,000 if you go to war with the pirates of Sartosa. No. I will not obey.
Sigma's will.
Avaland.
By Sigma's will.
Oh. See, look, Avaland's like not willing to become my vassal.
By Sigma's will.
Even Hochland isn't going to become my vassal, and they've got one province.
So, approach us, friend.
Even you're not. Araby.
Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we
Trade.
foes.
No, you don't want to trade.
All right.
Tylia.
You come bearing
Oh.
arms. The Empire. You come bearing arms.
No.
What tribute
Hey, Cetra.
for the great king of Mehekala?
Become my vassal. Oh, I didn't think so.
King, you have been
Carlson?
granted access to my home.
No. Fine, whatever.
Druid,
Get evasion.
feel
Go over here and get this. Sure. We get to see our new units. Rampage is standard. I'm going to give that to the Fen Beasts. We have a Stone Thrower. Kind of lacking an anti-large. Oh, we have the Halberds. Ugh. And powerful magic too, with our Truthsayer. Oh. Kemler. I forgot about you. Who is this? Felicia Jackson. Okay. Right. I mean... So, okay, we've got Warband. Yep. Halberds. Halberds. Hearthguard. You can go there.
Men of Bretonia. Infantry.
Go there. And beasts go there. Even the sound of the Fen Beasts is rather appropriate. Just to like a squishy sound. Okay, Warhounds. You can go over here. Hide in the forest. Huntresses. You can hide in open land, so you can just sit there.
my goal, Moraz.
I suppose. You wish.
We live to serve.
And the chariots.
Jade order.
Oh, I see. He uses the Jade Wizard voice.
By the lady.
So let's have a look at some of our new units here. We've seen the Hearthguard. Where's the Hearthguard with the Halberds? Here they are. Yeah, okay. Right. They look pretty cool. There's the Fen Beasts. I like the look of those. Though I do think they could, as I said the first time I saw them, I do think they could do as a slimy effect on their, on the muddy parts. That would look quite nice to make them give a wet appearance to them. Which faction is this? We are playing as Albion. So, Albion gets access to Fen Beasts, which are interesting undead construct units. We also have our chieftain here. Yes, he is armed with a halberd, as I thought last time. Albion is sort of made from the Norscan faction. We have a bunch of like copper swords and the like. There's our Truthsayer. He looks pretty cool. I like he's got a sickle on his belt. Also, he's got woad. I like the little woad patterning on his body. It actually suits the Jade Wizard quite a bit. Yeah. And there's our other spellcaster. That's a little odd that he's so much more muscular. It doesn't say anything about the weird wizards, but I'd expect him to look a bit more like the Truesayer, but I suppose maybe he's younger? I don't know. And more fen beasts. We have our Huntresses over here. Oh, the mod? The Albion faction is available from the OV and Lost Factions mod. And you can play as using Mixu's Unlocker. That's how I've got it going. So, yes. Also, welcome. Here's our Huntresses, which are our ranged unit. They're sneaky ranged archers. Ooh, our Chariots also. These are a new one we've got. Hey, they do have the Orc Chariot model. That's cool. I like that. As opposed to the heavy metal chariots of the Chaos. Though I see that the horses go through the thingy, but that's fine. I do think the wooden chariot looks better for them. And we have our hunting bloodhounds over here, which are basically just wolves reskinned without the armor pierce, without the missile protection. So yes, we also have our unique lore available to us at the moment, with Blessings of Valor, Boon of Courage, and Wings of Fate. And we're going up against the what's it called? We're going up against the zombies, the Vampire Coast. So there's a lot of zombies, and they're drunk, or possibly just dead. One of the two. And this big thing. I like that. Especially it's got half of a ship for a shell. Oh, and our stone thrower. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, it's just a greenskin stone thrower. Oh, it's chucking bits of ceramic. I suppose that's from the trebuchet. Massive boulders. Bam!
Ready to serve?
Okay. Chariots! Charge them.
Ready! Now!
Hunting hounds, go!
My Ulrich!
Charge! Our infantry is... Our units are particularly good. Our basic infantry is... are kind of fragile. They have penalties where if they start losing battle, their morale drops by a lot. But while things are going well, they have stronger stats.
I am its vessel! Onwards!
What orders? Ride!
Naggarond falls!
Hit that rotting Leviathan with birds!
Power of life!
Send the birds! That's pretty cool. Squawk! Pew! It's like, ah!
Battle ready! Die, fiends!
Eager!
Spurs, lads!
Okay, just charge them.
Sigmar calls!
Hit it with some more birds. Pow! We're actually hitting our own guys there. That magic missile is powerful, but kind of tricky to use. Hunting hounds, go after him.
I am life!
And there goes the rotting Leviathan. Let's play it. Ugh. I suppose it makes sense for them to be saying the lady, because our legendary lord is Morrigan, so it still works, it still works. 15, 0, 5, 40, 0, 21, 23, 24, 11, 23, 48, 33, 32. Our Huntresses did good. 46, 61 for the Chariots. Ooh, they did nice. 4 for the Hunting Hounds, fine. 66 for Fenbeast, 13 for the other, and 45 for the Stone Thrower. Uh, 57 for the Depth Cup. Possibly could have focused fired at them from range, but oh, whatever. Acceptable losses. Especially it was just for some loot, it wasn't like taking the fight to the enemy or anything like that. How are we going? Ah, it's fine. Also, just the fight means that we get a bit more experience for this army, which has been sitting around with nothing in it, because we've just recently gotten enough money to build up another army. Actually, several armies. Because the High Elves had a dumb moment and decided to accept my offer of making them a vassal. Ooh, 8,000 gold.
Close. I go.
Get Wings of Fate. Can you get a mount? You can. You get a warhorse and a chariot. And you still retain anti-large on a warhorse. Okay. You become anti-infantry if you go onto the chariot, though. Weapon master. Do I have anything else I could give you? Flaming Axe of Cormac. I forgot we got that. Massamuna's Pride. Yes, I could give you that, couldn't I? Wind Blast. For the Wind Blast, but it would be more useful to give it to someone who could make use of the armor piercing. Get the Earthing Rod. Banner of the Crimson Reapers and a Wailing Banner. Okay. What can I spend my filthy lucre on? Iron Mine. Tribal Gathering. Hello, Bretonians. You're hunting down those beastmen, are you? Good. Osmosis is 40 for Untainted. Our Ogham Stones are so powerful for keeping corruption under control. Build that there. That. And that. Get that. Get that. And there goes all of our money.
Supreme sorceress of
And... sure. End turn. Oh, the drowned are destroyed. Okay. Halabrond is part of Naggarond now. We encounter Laurelon Forest. Oh, okay. They're the ones located in the Empire. And we encountered the Dread Fleet. Are they sailing near Ulthuan? I wonder when that patch Creative Assembly was coming out with is going to be done. Maybe this week? I think it was announced last week. Or a few days ago. Might continue the campaign until that. Let's see. Military alliance. No, thanks. Just so that we don't end up starting a campaign, then having to stop it again because of an update. I have to wait for mods to update in the meantime as well. It's a small update, but I don't think it should have any major problems with mods. People are actually already updating their mods for it because they've got beta access to it, don't they? I don't know. Go to Karate. Elspeth von Draken is going down there. Look at that army. Great swords, handgunners, halfling rangers, demigriffs, outriders, 3 Luminarchs of Hish, and the Sutsun's guns mortar.
The Empire.
Oh, there's a halfling army.
Sigma.
Samwise Warfoot, he's only level 9.
The nation calls.
Oh, 3 steam tanks. 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries and a great cannon.
I am Prince and Emperor. Sir. Ever vigilant.
Now that's a more reasonable army.
Ulrich's will.
4 units of heavy cavalry, the Emperor's Wrath, Hellstorm rocket battery,
The Empire.
or a spore car. It's just halberds, archers, rangers, crossbows, Demigriff Knight, outriders, steam tanks, Hellstorm rocket battery.
The nation calls.
Oh, hello, Chaos has spawned again. But Bretonians are on the way.
By the comet.
Beta access to what? The Creative Assembly have beta access to the next patch, which is coming out, so that modders can like update their mods before it's released. Also, so people can opt into getting it a little bit early. I think. I'm not exact. I think that's like the reasons they do that. I think that's a thing, actually. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. The patch didn't break anything? Okay. There was a problem with it earlier on, where I think... save games made with it would crash or something like that if you tried to load them with the patch, but they've since fixed that. It fixes the mod limit and a few things, yeah. I think one of the things it fixes is the Vampire Coast being able to resurrect undead at sea now, as well as some factions only creating 1 army. I think it fixes that as well, which will be nice to see. Should make some things like vampire counts a bit more of a threat. Okay. I am going to send you over here. And we're going to start attacking the, what's it called?
Quiet. Listen.
Start attacking the
I will do your bidding.
Dark Elves.
Moving.
Go to same length of distance for either. Go to Trollfjord. Chaos Corruption is going up. Why? Now. I'd have to build Ogham Stones in the Trollfjord for that. That's the only area I have which is sharing the same sea with it. Okay. Upgrade that. Get that. You're really all just hunting down those beastmen, aren't you?
How to proceed?
Like, you're coming.
Raise sig-
You're coming. You're possibly there. You're going. Apparently, Thorgrim's going. You're going. It's just some Ungals. Poor guys. Okay. End turn. Oh, there's some Dark Elf armies. Blood's Axe tribe is destroyed. We get population surplus in a few places. Oh. Oh. Ah. Black Buckthorn. You're a pirate. I don't know why the pirates are being so chatty to me. Really, they don't really ever enter diplomacy with you, I don't think. Okay. Go to Shagrath.
Attack, you fools! Cower!
Kill them. Loot and occupy, I suppose. We get a blast spell. And I don't know. Hey, it's only 18 corruption here. Tribal meeting, I suppose.
All-powerful sorceress.
Wound. And you can get lightning strike. Oh, you actually get a ambush. Experienced ambusher. I didn't notice that was a more unique skill, is it? Often outnumbered and outmatched in terms of individual strength, the warriors of Albion are skilled ambushers. That gives us plus 30 ambush success chance. On top of our base success chance of 25% as well. That's actually quite nice. We'd be very good at ambushing. Even better at ambushing. Is that. You can go. I don't know. I assume Caron Car's owned by the Skaven. Go out to Trollfjord. Yep, but we don't pick it up because we're force marching. Get Earthblood. And you can get Blade Master. Upgrade Doomkeep. And over here we can get Logum Stones, I suppose. Lower the corruption in the area even more. Sure. Upgrade to Winter Pyre. What's the Chaos Corruption up in Norsa looking like, actually? Well, it's not as high as it usually is. I don't think we'll be able to get it much lower than that. Unless I built Ogham stones everywhere. Because it's got a base level of, like, 4. These beastmen aren't helping. Oh, where's our hero here? Oh, is he not there yet? No, it's not. Okay, go up there. You own Ackendorf.
Orders heeded.
With an army like that, you're pretty much free to take whatever you want.
I serve Sigma.
Wow, Khemri owns most of Western Badlands. What are they doing up here? I want to see how big their base is down there. Oh, and Talia owns Magritta. I suppose they own Skaven Blight? Nope, Skaven is still there.
Hunters.
Apparently.
Do you know who I am?
Wait. Paravon? But... Paravon's... Oh, you own Blackstone Post. Okay. But you haven't... Confederated? Hmm. I think you're dead here.
Not one Druki on Naggarond.
Listen, what
What is this foolishness?
have you got here? The Supreme Sorceress, Shadows, Death Hag, Black Ark, Bleak Sword, Ravagers of Rakath, Super Bolt Thrower, Chill of Sontar, Girl, yeah.
The goddess forbids it.
Another
You waste my time.
another one. And that.
There is only vengeance.
Well, you're gonna have all the chance for vengeance you want, mate. With all those, Druki arrayed against you. Foul Druki. Or are you going to run away? Coriel fights and wins against Crone Hellebrand. His army is made up of handmaidens of Valariel. Great. All the magic missiles. Here comes Malekith. It doesn't seem like there's anything too out of the ordinary for the map, aside from Bretonia owning like parts of Kislev. But I suppose if that was raised, then they really just went for the ruins. What's this? Oh. No! Oh, wait. Beast catchers run away. Okay. Is there an army here? Nope. Sure, let's attack the frozen city. Is there an army there? No, there isn't.
my time.
Oh, come on, you're just there.
So
There you go. We actually do have siege attackers. And Morrigan's on a bird, so she can fly over the
we have
walls.
lives to
So we'll probably take that.
What brings you here?
You can continue.
Gairan screams no.
Keep going. Don't want to hear you complaining about it. Okay. Now get... let's see. Who should I get? Nemesis of the Famir. Ooh, that's a new one. The bogs of Albion are always contested. Those who keep the Famir from crawling out of their holes deserve the highest respect. Oh, okay. So there's a bit of... precedent to fighting the Famir. All hail the Holy Bucket! That's from our Dwarf Fortress stream. Class Wars. Which sadly failed against the, fell against the undead. Though we did make a hero, and we went and claimed the bucket, and carried it off to a, town where we retired our villagers. So we rescued the bucket. An artifact bucket, which was made. One of two, actually, which was made in my fortress. No filthy zombies will get their hands on our bucket. Killer of men. Bonus versus large, causes fear. Strider. That's actually quite good. So what else do you get? This is the first time I've seen the war leader. Albion Warhorse, Chariot, Endless Conflict, Protective Charms, Trained Reflexes, Brass Lunged Immortality. Okay, that's the same as most of the others. War Leader of the Sasser. This war leader emerged from the Sasser tribe and has been shaped by their aggressive, savage fighting style and tactics. Melee attack plus 10, weapon strength plus 20%, and passive ability Frenzy. That's quite nice. The weapon strengths mostly. Frenzy is sort of... Frenzy's kind of easy to get with other things. But that's nice to get it from there anyway. Sasser Warriors. Most of the human warriors of the warband have been drawn from the Sasser tribe and fight in the style unique to the Sasser. Anti-infantry plus 5 for all human non-hero lord units. Melee attack plus 8 and Frenzy. Wow, that gives your army Frenzy. That's pretty nice. Or at least all your human units. War leader of the Fear domain. Fur domain, actually. This war leader emerged from the Sasser tribe and has been... Wait. I think that's wrong. I think that should say Fur domain. Fear domain, or... Yeah, Fur domain. This war leader emerged from the Fur tribe. And has been shaped by their adaptable shield-based tactics. Melee defense plus 8, melee attack plus 6, and missile resistance 25%. The warriors of the Fur domain are marked, making up the majority of the shielded troops of this army, bringing their famous Howling Shields along with them. Howling Shields? I want to see what that does, but I can't. For all shielded units, melee defense plus 6, melee attack plus 8. Farlian war leaders. This war leader emerged from the Farlian tribe and has been shaped by their way of fighting. Poisoned attacks, vanguard deployment, and stalk. The warriors of Farlians prefer stealth over pure might and have little consideration for concepts like honor. A kill with a blade in the dark counts just as much as a victory in a duel. Ability, opportunistic attacker for human, non-hero lord units. I think that's something which, the Sartosan pirates get, or something. It's just like, I think it lowers the enemy's attack when they're hitting them or something. Enables Vanguard deployment for human units. Ooh, that's nice. Most of your army will get Vanguard deployment. And enables Stalk. Ooh, that was dealing with printer being stupid. Paper jams! Oh no. This war leader emerged from the Finian tribe and has been shaped by their focus on defense. Armor plus 25, melee defense plus 10. Attribute expert, charge defense. The warriors of the Fenians favor defense over offense, often aiming to simply endure an enemy assault and outlast their opponents. Immune to psychology for humans. Ooh, that's nice. Armor plus 15 for humans. Ooh! That's actually really nice, because a lot of our other units lack armor, and that's kind of a weakness, so being able to get that would make up for it, at least in a little bit. 15 is still not much, but that will give some of our units 20 armor now, I think, with the research we got, which gave them 5. Melee defense plus 8. Okay, I didn't realize they had all these different trees here. That's quite nice. Blade Master. That seems the same, the yellow tree. Red tree seems the same with Warcry as well. But you could further improve your units this year. But yeah, I like how each of these gives, like, each of these ones gives, like, a specific, like, ability or something which changes the unit slightly. So this one gives Frenzy, this gives Howling Shields, whatever that does. This gives Opportunistic Attacker, and this one gives Immune to Psychology. That makes it stand out quite a bit more in my mind. I think it's better than just having, like, just the stat increases. Because it means you can change how you use your army a bit, and that makes it more interesting. Lightning Strike. Sure, all that's the same. But that's quite nice, that up there. So, I think we will get Hearthguard. Get some Sword Maidens. And some Woad Raiders. Some Spears. And we'll get some Huntresses and so on. And you...
Cower before my might.
Yeah, sure. Just auto-resolve.
You wouldn't dare.
Roar, power.
Watch me! Ogham Stone. Shrine of Danu. And Hunter's Cottage. And build that. Also, we can get another hero or two here. Get... I don't know. Kane Domnallach.
Who seeks my power?
And... Lurkin Quidreach. Or Darren McLean. Darren McLean. Oregon gets another level. Level 40. This is her last point. And I don't know what I'm going to put it in. Trained reflexes, missile resistance. Increase that. Because she's on a big bird in the air and... a bit of that would help. Yeah. There we go. Our lord is now level 40.
My axe thirsts
Ooh.
for war.
We actually get to see... Yeah, he doesn't have his unique model. I thought he had a unique model where he had like a dragon helm on or something. We get to see some of the unique units. Drake Guard. Guardians, Rage, Immune Psychology. Orgie's Blades. Regeneration. Frenzy, Berserk. Master Rune of Orgie, 3 Fingers. Yeah. It gives them regeneration and strong vigor. Okay. In turn. Crackerdrack does a pretty good job of the Crackerdrack mod does a pretty good job of expanding out the dwarf faction. They have a lot of, like, melee focused infantry. To better deal with the, Norskans, I suppose. Malekith just ate 2 armies, which felt they had a chance against him. Ugh. What's Cambry doing up near the Empire? I don't think I've ever seen them that far north. I think once, right when the Tomb Kings was just released, I expanded my empire up to the borders of the Empire. I might have actually taken Altdorf as Cambry. But you see the AI all the way up there is a bit odd. I say that, but then I've seen, like, I don't know. You just see factions in the daftest places sometimes. Defensive Alliance? Nah. I wonder whether the people of Albion would have any special relations with the Wood Elves. Because they're kind of both sort of the druids and, like, nature magic and, like, the land and all that. Maybe. Destruction of Bretonia. Let's get devastation of the Dark Elves.
Enslave the Southerners. For the wisdom of Valea, my axe thirsts for war.
20. What's that you got? Red Axe of Karak 8 Peaks. Elspeth von Draken is moving up there. I'm actually going to send you over here. This is probably all owned by dwarves. Where's that Tomb Kings? Yeah, there it is.
King of greatest dynasty.
I'm lost.
You know who I am?
And it's Grombrindle.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Just seeing all the dwarf armies, seeing them marching down on you is just like, if you're against them, you're just like, so much heavy armor. I don't want to have to deal with it. Dargoth and Naggarond. Okay. Go here.
Dark sorceress.
Arkham Stone. What? Oh, cave in. Did we just went on one of the land encounters? I didn't even notice. Arms and armor or barrels of rum? Barrels of rum. Trunk of maps and scroll of amber. Ooh. But we've already got one.
What do you seek?
There we go. Get that. Upgrade the monolith of Katam. Did you kill the beastman? I think you did. Great. Fine. You did a good job. Go over to Charon Car.
Overrun the world. Magic untamed. Yes.
Join that army.
Ravage.
I'm going to get 2 Huntresses. Or 1 Huntress as the fact may be. Get some Bloodhounds.
By the comet.
By the comet.
Hey, it's Chaos. How's it going?
The nation calls.
Oh, you gonna kick Boris Todbringer's butt? Or are you gonna get kicked by Albrecht de Bordello, Luan Leoncoeur, and Helmut Vorbach? I wonder how the next patch will work with the Order factions being a bit too strong in the campaign. Having vampire counts being able to like make multiple armies again should help. A bit. There is the mod which makes it so that the Warriors of Chaos, when they raise a settlement, create like a portal which can summon other Warriors of Chaos armies. I think people were wondering... I saw people talking about it might be an idea whether if Chaos raised a settlement, it was harder to recolonize the ruins. Beta Packs merch works with the mods, by the way. And it fixes a lot of bugs. Okay, cool. Chaos Towers. Oh, is that the one which spawns the armies? There's one for Beastmen too. Might be worth having a look at. See, it's sort of a really difficult balance. You don't want to have the destruction factions have an easy time of it. At the same time, you don't want the Order factions to just, you know, unite together and all that. Beastman one's called Bloodgrounds. Okay. One that spawns army is another mod. I mean, it's something which I kind of got the opinion of when I was modding Oblivion, and it's like, you can mod a game and change things, but after a point, you're sort of trying to change the game into something that it's not, and it's like, there's only so much modding you can do before it's like, I don't know.
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
Yes, sure. Mammoth hide cape. Thick, blubbering hide of the mammoth, although heavy, provides excellent protection for the wearer against arrow and blades alike. Melee defense +8, missile resistance 10%. Because I think the mods I was getting for Oblivion, going on about that, it's like, if you're trying to like change how the combat works, or how the spell system works, they're sort of so ingrained in the game you can't really modify them, so... I'm always a bit wary of changing a game too much with mods, because then it's like trying to change it into something it's not, but... I don't know. Whatever. No armor, give her the mammoth hide. You will face tank bullets for us. She's got the Armor of Fortune, which gives her physical resistance and ward save. I could give her that for the extra missile resistance. Melee defense +8. What's her missile resistance? 25, so that would increase it to 35. You get shot out of the air by a steam tank cannon. She's on a giant Raven. If she lands in combat, though, armies die. It's just so much, like, damage over time. It's really impressive. I kind of want to go up against the Empire if they have armies of infantry, just to, like, watch them die. Against her like that. Build another Ogham Stone there. And you can get... don't know. Huntresses. Another Huntress. And then... let's get some of those, and let's get a giant in your army. Why not? We can get another giant. Let's see. Rachel's just posting the mods which add armies spawning from, like, Chaos Ruins, I suppose. Come on. Are you going to... my chat, whether it's... oh, no, hang on. Well, whatever. Sometimes the stream chat thing has a little window which pops up telling you what the title of the page is, but it seems to struggle for this. Those savages. So regions with no corruption have a 1 out of 10 chance per turn of spawning an army of wild creatures that inhabits the forests, mountains, or jungles of their region in the Mortal Empires campaign. A chance that can be decreased by taming the land through either building farms, or the faction equivalent of them, that clears the forests, or through building barracks that increase military presence in the province, discouraging attacks. Covers Lostria, Kislev, Empire, Bretonia, Southern Realms factions, Southern Realms provinces, Southlands, Ulthuan, Naggaroth, Beastmen, Badlands, Mountains, regions, Night Goblins. Okay. And it looks like the armies are quite small. So that could actually be neat. Every region whose provinces have no farms or barracks in the region said above have a 10% chance of supporting an army of wildlings that inhabits its regions by building the first level. Yeah. This all kicks in if the main religion of the area is untainted. If the area has over 50% corruption of all kinds, the mod will do nothing. The idea behind that is that the local wildlings can no longer survive if there is another corruption, and it helps make this compatible with the Insidious Corruption mod. Okay. Does it mention something about the armies being quite small? Because that seems in screenshots they're all quite small. And I kind of like that, if they're just like armies of 6 or 7 units. Here's another one, and another, and another. Thank you for sharing these. I'm always open to seeing new mods, if people bring them to my attention. Let's see, the Chaos Within gives regions with high Chaos Corruption a chance of spawning Chaos Army. Okay. Is this the one which it mentioned? Insidious Corruption mod. No. Oh, here we go. Insidious Corruption. That was another one that was just linked. Let's see. Grants region with high corruption chance of supporting an army of said corruption. Okay, so if it's like Skaven, it will create Skaven armies. Yeah, if it's undead, it will create undead armies or vampire counts. Okay. And chaos camps. A new feature to the game which are camps added to the campaign map that have a chance of spawning chaos forces every turn they're left unattended. Oh, I think I heard about this one. Whether a chaos camp is created, the chance for that is 20% per turn. Game creates a chaos camp at said location, which essentially works like the encounters at sea markers, but every turn the camp is alive and up, it will have a 20% chance per turn to spawn a chaos horde approximately 10 units strong. You can pay them off. Okay, interesting. This might be the one which I was thinking of. I think there was one where it was like... Let's get back to the game. So, pardon for anyone watching from YouTube, but as I said, I'm always open to any new mods, so I like to go over them. I know it perhaps isn't the best etiquette to check during the stream, but, well... Anyway. The one I was thinking of was, I think it was when a... I don't know whether it was a mod which I remember hearing of, or whether it was just someone's idea. But it was when the Chaos raised a settlement. It leaves the Chaos ruins with the portal, and I think the portal summoned armies every now and then. From the ruins. Which is how it worked, I think, but I don't know. It's not like I haven't actually used a mod like that, but I think it was just something I remember hearing about. And Indil was a great modder. Is that the person who made most of these? And Indil. Yep. Wow. Yep, they're all by the same person. Well done, you. They seem interesting. I'll have to have a look at them. I like the one for the corruption, Insidious Corruption. That seems interesting. Because I like the idea of having vampiric corruption in a province and then just having armies of zombies pop up. Because they're not necessarily under the control of a necromancer, they're just there. But I suppose they're owned, they would have to be led by a lord. Because you can't have armies of just units marching around in Warhammer. Unlike in Medieval 2, which is something I miss. In Medieval 2, you could have armies of just units. Perhaps a treaty? The halflings? Yeah, sure. Oh, this is the one that I'm thinking of. Chaos Gates. Gates of Chaos. Chaos armies raise a region. They leave behind a portal to the warp. In vanilla, just doesn't do much. In this mod, however, these portals gain the ability to spawn armies of chaos. This makes chaos runes much more dangerous. Except apparently, compatible with pretty much anything except apparently Unlocker. Which Unlocker? It just says Unlocker, but there's 2 Unlockers now. This might not have been updated for a bit. Since December last year. Okay. When were these other ones updated last? 17th of December. 16th. 13th. 17th.
Slaughter the ship. Decamping.
Okay. Carrick Egg Peach is owned by the dwarves. Stotchel Groby Nutter.
Praise Sigma.
Army of halflings. What have we got here? Night Watch. Pie Shop. While soup is arguably the most popular halfling dish, pies baked in a buttery crispy crust, buttery flavored crust, flaky crust, are a very close second. What? Buttery crispy crust, buttery flavored crust, flaky crust are a very close second. The sentence is losing me. Is the writer of it getting distracted by the delicious sounding pie?
Babbling brook agrees.
I want them dead.
Pie.
Scream. I will.
Okay, take this.
The dark, powerful sorcerer.
Sword of Swift Slaying. We own the entirety of the Deadwood. And build that there.
Silence.
Silence! Fordart Maneater. An army minotaurs. Lovely. Can you... Don't declare war on them yet. Oop, going to lunch? Okay, well. Ought to be done soon. Yeah.
By the comet.
So... How's this going over here? Dargle Filing Plane. That's right there in the center. We built an Ogham Stone there. That would probably help an awful lot. 56 osmosis. 15. And it's going down further. It's 10. 27. That's going down to 14. Upgrade to Silent Encampment.
Speak.
You're getting a giant. Get ooh, Fenhulk. I want to see what that's like. And one more point. Let's get a unit of Hearthguard with great weapons, because we haven't seen those. Get specialist. Upgrade that. Ooh, actually, let me go through my settlements here. Are we taxing all of these? We're not taxing you. We're not taxing you. Cool, that's everyone. Just a little bit of extra income. Because I wasn't taxing them because of the high public order issues we were suffering. I wonder whether those mods are actually updated. Let's see. Do people mention whether they're working? Well, he's talking about them, so he's still active. And that was in January. So I assume that they would still be compatible. I'll have to have a look at that. Warriors of Chaos are destroyed again. They come, they see, they don't conquer, and they get their butts kicked. Greybeards Prospectors get a military alliance with Karak. The Doomtide. 3 more armies have appeared, though. Wow, can you suffer any more attrition? Predicted number of troops remaining of the next turn, 0. Really? Why are you suffering so much attrition?
The Empire.
Powerful enchantress.
We're here. There.
Black arms. Chosen of Hecate.
Okay.
Our paths have crossed.
Yeah, attack them, whatever. Hey, Beastman! How's it going? Bonus versus large. Alright, give that to you, and we'll give you the banner of fear. And terror, I suppose. Does that actually give you terror? Yes, it does. Hello! Welcome. Sure. We'll finish off on one last battle, because I was actually just going to finish up here. But, how am I? I'm pretty good, thanks. I hope you're doing well. Not too hot here at the moment, with my fan's on. Akbar. Okay, fine. True Sons of Albion. Sarah Cameron versus Akbar of the Jagged Horn tribe. On a trap. He's got a lot of Minotaurs though, and a Cygor. Okay. Huntresses. How do you feel about hunting beef?
Pull, man!
You go there.
Squires!
Hearthguard, go there.
By Golberon!
You go there. I should really more than just get the warbands. Get the warbands with spears, because they'd be more useful. These situations. Do that. Our fen beasts. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there.
We serve our liege.
Our chariots can go over there. Catapult. You can go there. You can go there. And you can go over there.
Throw it!
Okay, there, and there. Right. Now there's just this big hill in the way.
Ride it out!
The
Much up
forest
there.
wills it.
We're gonna have to get over this hill before we can even see them.
Sigmar calls!
Chariots, where are you?
Feel life flow
There we go.
at speed!
Charge! How fast are you? 90. Ooh, that's pretty quick. There they are.
Like the wind!
And here we see another lovely colour for the beastmen, a nice yellow. Like the red colour, I don't particularly like the yellow for them. I feel they've got blue, like, you know, blue cloth on them. That would be enough, you'd think. Ow! That hurt. Uh-oh. No! My doggies!
Take order! Forward!
Quickly!
Ride hard! Shields! Aye! Ready for battle! Battle ready!
Get out of here, you lot.
Get 'em! Clear out! Ride!
Where are you? There you are.
Sage wizard! Doth adore I invoke thee!
Boats ready! Victory! Armed and ready! By the lady! To war!
Helmets, you can charge them.
Squires! Orders, my lord!
You go over there.
To war!
You! Cast that on them.
We are ready! Quick, march!
If I had my dogs, hunting hounds, we'd be able to, chase those down. As it is, we don't.
Ready and waiting!
Chuck some more birds at him. Pow!
Clear out! What orders?
Defenders of Athel Lauren!
Ooh, our chariots are a little squishy.
Men of Bretonia!
Some more birds. Pow! They all missed. Wonderful.
We live to serve!
We perhaps scared him a bit.
Whole man! At once!
I don't like that. I would like that spell right now, which which what's it called? Resurrects our units. Don't have it yet though.
They shall fall!
We fight for Britannia!
Chariots!
Ready for battle!
Chuck some more birds at him. Pow! Bam! That didn't do too much. 25% physical resistance.
By the lady! Shields! Aye! Honor the lady!
Well, man, looks like they're going to rout. There we go. Hey! Hard to shoot them into the trees, though.
What orders? Smash them!
Go after him. Meow. Put the foliage back on. I do like how dense the forests are in Naggarond. It is harder to see in them, but I think it looks much nicer. Anyway. End battle. I clicked end battle, did I? Yep. Decisive victory. There we go. Oh, only 176 losses. And it was a lot of Minotaurs. But yeah, that was awkward. I don't like committing units which don't have anti-large against Minotaurs. Otherwise it's just sort of free kills for them. Or you have to just wear them down by with numbers. A Chariot seemed to do pretty well. They got 40 kills there. They must have just hit some Ungors, but still for a Chariot, that's quite a nice amount. Without any cycle charging. Uh 2 2 0 0 16 5 2 2 19 47 44 40 17 3 for our hounds. Well, they got caught out. They just went straight for them. Okay, sacrifice the captives.
The trees tell me much.
And I don't know. This is going to be Skaven owned, so
All things must die.
get the rest of them. There we go.
My journey begins.
And you get the Ruby Ring of Ruin. You can get Gift of Life. And level 2. Now we can resurrect our dead units. Get Blade Master. Blade Master. And you can get Life Bloom and Earth Blood. Go. And upgrade that.
Supreme sorceress of
You'll find there. You're still recruiting. And Serpent Jetty. That is up there. I don't know. Build a recruitment building. Why not? Build. Come on. Build Ogham stones there. Wasteland Conclave. You can build that there. And there we go. And I think I will let the next turn go over. And then we'll call it for the night. Someone is actually streaming Trespasser. I hope they're having fun with it. It's a very unique game. Jurassic Park Trespasser. And was that Avaland, which I saw had... Oh, hello, it's Malice. Peace is a word seldom heard in Naggaroth. We just met you and you want peace. Sure, whatever. Better to accept than feed the cauldrons of blood. Okay. I don't think I've ever interacted with you outside of playing as Clan Ashen. I haven't even played as Malus Darkblade. Deathmaster Snitch interested me much more than Malus, because I never read the books with Malus Darkblade in them. So, the Deathmaster was always the one which I was getting the pack for. Trespasser is one of the best Let's Plays in history. I remember one... I don't know which one I saw. I remember... I think I watched someone who did sort of a... analysis of the game along with a Let's Play of it. There's also, okay. Yeah. Why does Avalheim, Avalon own Crookback Mountain?
We will.
Why are you over there? I'm just going to move a little bit further to see what else is going on here. Mount Silverspear is owned by the dwarves. Everything else seems to be owned by Skaven.
What?
Okay. Research indicates. Can't believe I remember the name. I don't know if that's the one I saw.
What brings you here?
It was a while ago. Oh, hello, there's a Chaos Army right there. Okay, well, I am going to save this. And that will be it for our Albion campaign now. We've made a lot more progress than I was expecting. Honestly, I thought we would go to war against the Empire to get land, but what with the High Elves accepting my offer of vassalhood, that just gave us a massive amount of income to do. Something Awful has a Let's Play for him. He made it there a long time ago. Oh, okay. I think I might have read a bunch of those. No, there's the LP archive, which I read a bunch of screenshot Let's Plays of it, of games from. I like the series they have of the Ultima series. That's enjoyable. Anyway. Little Biscuit actually started there. He made some Let's Plays. Get some lols. Anyway. As I said, that will be it for Warhammer 2 Total War Albion for tonight. So this would be episode 5, I think? Let me just check my, Let me check my, thingies. Yes, it would be. So, I usually do about 5 episodes of a faction. And I don't know, we still haven't seen all of the units. We haven't seen the, Fen Hulks. And, I don't know. I don't really have a direction for the rest of the campaign. The problem is that I don't have much of an opinion on Albion as a faction as a whole. I like... What I mean here is, I like the mod. I like the faction. The units are interesting. The way it's been done is nice. The model work is good. What I mean by that is I don't have a particular lore opinion of Albion, if that makes sense. I've never really read much about them, so I don't have a direction to take the faction in my head which makes, like, lore sense, or I can make a story out of, other than just go to war with people, because which is fun in its own way, which we did with the halflings. But, anyway. I don't know whether we'll do more with this or not. The next faction I was thinking of doing the next faction I was thinking of doing a series on was
I fight for the greater good.
Musalon. Where are they? There. Because they're quite fun. So I have the Mixer's Musalon mod, as well as Why So Serious's Lords and Heroes, which adds Mellabord, which is another Lord for Musalon, and they get a lot of little unique changes and all that. One of them, Lance Formation for Black Knights, Blood Knights, and Damned Knights. They also have unique peasant units with Mutant, which makes them a little bit tougher than the basic Bretonnian peasants. It's also fun to tear the Bretonnians apart with Blood Knights. So, anyway. Yes, that will be it for this session.